Hey everybody, welcome to another entry in the Hyrule Compendium, a series where we focus in on a specific topic in Legend of Zelda. Today we are looking at a comment from user Bow Down to Shrek. Great username. They basically were saying they wish the Yiga clan would have been more fleshed out and had more of a story, more insight on them. That there could have been more characters, just Master Koga and then the people who attack you. What did you think of the Yiga clan?
I liked the little hideout. It was kind of a throwback to. This has been something that's been in Zelda games ever since, I would say, Ocarina.
Like the stealth type?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think if there was any stealth in Link's. I don't think there was any stealth in Link's Awakening or A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
But it was in the pirate area in Majora's Mask, in Hyrule Castle, and so it's been a staple. It was more of the same with that. With the idea of, I love their animations. You put down bananas and they're like jumping.
Oh yeah.
They're jumping for joy and it's got that's something that is a Zelda charm only. Like,
yeah, it's like a little too cute for other games.
Yeah.
Certain people may not even have liked that either, that they were just like totally taken down by bananas.
Yeah, mighty bananas, I believe.
Mighty bananas. But yeah. I thought it was charming for sure.
Yeah. So that was my first encounter. Well, my first encounter with them was like, you just talked to somebody and they just turned into a Yiga. Mm-hmm. So it was like it was foreshadowing that something was going to happen with them down the road. And I liked that initial encounter I had because it was like a random NPC. Mm-hmm. This is before they start just appearing. Like, this is when you actually have to communicate with them.
They kind of build up to it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So they that was like weird, like, whoa. And the music changes, and I enjoyed that initial battle. Mm-hmm. And then going into the actual hideout, I actually liked that area. I thought it was okay. It was kind of short, not much going on. Mm-hmm. I like there's that one room with the like endless amounts of bananas.
Oh yeah, you just stock up out, and you can throw them from up in the rafters too. Yeah.
Then I fought the boss, and that felt like other than the actual like dungeons and the areas right before the dungeons, I think that was like the only boss in the game, really. I guess the big enemies over, but that.
Yeah, they feel a little different because they don't have phases necessarily.
Okay, yeah.
So like Koga and then like the Blights fit in that category where you get to a certain point and they kind of start doing a different thing. I could be wrong, but I don't think the Hynixes or the Taluses do all that.
No, I don't think so.
The Molduga or whatever it's called might. But anyway.
I remember looking at the official piggyback guide, and there was like a section for bosses, and it showed 7 of them. It showed the 4 Blights.
Oh, right.
Calamity Ganon, Dark Beast Ganon, and Master Koga.
His fight, he was pretty comical character too.
Yeah.
It was actually like the fight was so easy, but that was kind of like the joke, I feel like. Where he was like, well, you're not going to stop this, and then you stop it.
Yeah. And he basically kills himself at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was amazing. So I guess some people might even not like that they kind of built them up as, oh, this is a break off of the Sheikah tribe, like they're evil and all this stuff, and then they're mostly incompetent, I guess, like at least their leader is.
Yeah.
And then depending on how your encounters with them go, they're not too difficult to beat.
Right. Yeah. I felt that the leader could have been stronger. Mm-hmm. He could have had more. This goes with a lot of the NPCs. I think they could have had more story about him. What's the big deal with the Yiga clan to begin with? I didn't feel there was enough information to know why these assassins are trying to murder you. Mm-hmm. It felt awkward a little bit. it specifically though, the encounter after you beat, I'm not sure if it's dependent on how far you are in the game, or where it's specifically whether you have beaten the
Naboris.
Yeah, the Gerudo one. Once you beat that dungeon, I think, is it only after that do they start attacking you in the wild?
I don't know, but
because we played the dungeons in the exact same order, so I don't know.
It did come later on in the game.
Well, they didn't start attacking me until after I beat the Yiga clan in Van Naboris. So I don't know if you did that area first, if they would start attacking you in the overworld all the time, or if you did that last, would they never attack you until the end? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but I got annoyed by those encounters in the overworld.
Yeah,
I felt they happen very frequently, and I didn't like that the music changes and they keep following you, because after I killed the first 3 of them, I never bothered fighting them.
You just run away.
Yeah, I just kept running, but then they would warp and appear next to you and warp and
right.
They'd be like, "Come on, fight me." I'm like, "Nope."
It was also like those initial encounters where you talk to them. The first time that happened to me, it was pretty cool, I thought, but I also noticed something was up because it just says their name is like Traveler or something like that, where everyone else pretty much has a name. And then you never really have any other like encounters like that aren't Yiga clan related. So it starts to get to the point where you can see this person and you're like, oh, if I talk to them, I have to fight a Yiga clan member. It would have been cool if they threw some in to kind of throw you off.
Right.
Where, no, I should help this person, because some of them like needed help.
Yeah.
So it'd been cool if there were some really unimportant side quests, but where someone needs some help, and you can go assist them and you get a little reward, so that you never know.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they also like dressed up as, like, if you saw an NPC in like at a stable or something, and then a few minutes later you see that same NPC elsewhere, but it's actually somebody disguised as him.
Oh yeah,
especially if it's in the middle of a quest and you're trying to talk to that person or something. They're like, aha,
that's a pretty good idea. Or say if it was someone, say if it was Big Cass.
Wow, a Yiga man dressed up as Arita?
Yeah, you think, oh, I can shrine quest, and then no, just get attacked by him.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I would say the whole thing with them not having much story, that kind of goes with almost anything in this game, and that they just wanted to be about this open world exploration experience, and a lot of the story is more implied than anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's necessarily, there's ways it's a pro, but in a lot of ways it's a con.
It felt like their quest, it was like, we talked about how the dungeons have the same formula. Like, you get to an area, you have to go on a quest, then you fight the beast, then you get to the dungeon. And it was like the Yiga clan was just that not side quest, but that offshoot. You had to go do that in order to get to the dungeon. Yeah. So like you had to go fight the Lionel and get the shock arrows, or you had to go to the flight control and learn how to fly. You know what I mean? It was like that was just this area's version of that side quest or something.
Yeah, it would have been interesting if that was more of an integral part of the game. Yeah, like if they were, as far as I know, they weren't doing much to like help Calamity Ganon. Like that could have been interesting too if they were trying to help revive Calamity Ganon or something like that. I don't know.
It would have been cool if there was like a whole portion of the game where it was like if there was like Yiga town or something, and you got Yiga armor, sort of like the Gerudos.
Oh, to disguise yourself?
You like go in there and like, we have to kill Link, like.
Well, people have wanted for games to like, for many games to explore like more Sheikah stuff. In this game, we finally got to see like a village of them. So maybe that's the next thing on their slate is more Yiga exploration.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Let us know what you thought about the Yiga clan, if you thought they could have expanded upon it more. and let us know if you have anything else you'd like us to cover. And thanks for watching.